Good morning. I'm Peter McNeely, the United States Attorney for the District of Colorado. I'm joined up here today by David Oleski, the Special Agent in charge of the Drug Enforcement Administration's Rocky Mountain Division, Marv Massey, the Acting Special Agent in charge of the FBI's Denver Division, Amanda Prestigard, the Special Agent in charge of IRS Criminal Investigations Denver Field Division, Darren Weekly, the Sheriff of Douglas County, Gene Claps, the Sheriff of Adams County, and Robert Hagan, the Field Office Director for ICE Enforcement and Removal Operations, Denver Field Office. We are here to announce the culmination of an investigation that targeted a large methamphetamine trafficking network which touched several communities here in Colorado and reached all the way into Mexico. This successful investigation boasts the largest methamphetamine seizure in Colorado history and took more than 1,000 pounds of methamphetamine off of the streets before it could be distributed into our community. The people responsible, including a kingpin in Mexico, now face a 15-defendant federal indictment. Wiretaps, undercover operations, extensive surveillance, and swift enforcement action led to enormous seizures in this case. Last December, agents seized 96 pounds of methamphetamine on a Greyhound bus in Vail, Colorado that was being transported to the metro area by a member of this drug trafficking network. In February, they seized 101 pounds of methamphetamine from another member of the organization who was trafficking it across our highways in Colorado. In April, they seized over 700 pounds, a record seizure in and of itself, from a residence in Lakewood, along with freezers, propane tanks, and other equipment intended for manufacturing methamphetamine. In August, they seized 50 pounds of methamphetamine from a residence in Arvada. As if this methamphetamine alone was not enough, agents have also seized several pounds of fentanyl and cocaine. All 15 defendants now face federal drug charges which carry no less than 10 years in federal prison and up to a lifetime. 4 of the defendants are charged with money laundering, and 1 defendant faces a charge for operating a continuing criminal enterprise, often referred to as the federal drug kingpin statute. Of course, the charges in the indictments are just allegations, and all of the defendants remain presumed innocent unless and until they are proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. This case is an early success for our recently established Rocky Mountain Homeland Security Task Force. The Homeland Security Task Force that we have here in Colorado is built on the strong partnerships between all of our law enforcement agencies. Our federal agencies work exceptionally well together, but they also have strong partnerships with local and state agencies like the Douglas County Sheriff's Office and the Adams County Sheriff's Office, and our Arvada Police Department, each of which contributed in a meaningful way to this investigation. The success of this investigation is evidence that when we bring together the expertise, the tools, and the resources of our federal agencies, with the experience, the passion, and the sweat equity of our local law enforcement officers, we can accomplish great things. We are so proud of the way that our officers and our prosecutors have made the community here in Colorado and elsewhere safer through their great work on this case. I'd now like to introduce the Special Agent in charge of the Drug Enforcement Administration's Rocky Mountain Field Division, known affectionately by many of us as America's Division, Dave Oleski.
Thank you, U.S. Attorney McNeely, and thank you for recognizing America's Division. Good morning, everyone. My name is David Oleski. I'm the Special Agent in charge for the Drug Enforcement Administration's Rocky Mountain Field Division. On behalf of DEA, I want to thank the U.S. Attorney's Office for leading the prosecution of this investigation, and also thank our law enforcement partners who have joined me here today. This investigation was a massive undertaking by the special agents and task force officers and all the first-line investigators and analysts who work this case. For 2 years, the investigative team pursued this transnational criminal organization headed by federal fugitive Marco Antonio de Silva Lara. This investigation had it all, from undercover activity to a series of complex wiretaps on targets of the investigation. The local leadership of this organization was based in Denver, but their drug operations also touched Adams County, Lakewood, and Arvada. The investigation had ties to other DEA investigations domestically, but also to elements in Mexico involving both the Sinaloa and Jalisco cartels, both of which were designated as foreign terrorist organizations earlier this year. While this is a polydrug organization which investigators seized 23 pounds of cocaine, over 3 pounds of fentanyl from, the quantities of methamphetamine trafficked and seized from this organization are one for the record books. In April of this year, investigators seized a Colorado state record of 733 pounds of methamphetamine during an enforcement operation in Lakewood, Colorado, where investigators uncovered a unique trafficking methodology where quarter-pound bundles of methamphetamine were concealed within the corners of boxes of pear squash, which had just been imported in from Mexico. As ruthless and imaginative as the cartels can be in furthering their illegal activity, they could not outrun the relentless pursuit of our agents, the task force officers, and the prosecutors who are on their trail the past 2 years. In total, 1,115 pounds of crystallized methamphetamine were seized and preventing from hitting the streets of Colorado and our nation. While fentanyl is absolutely the deadliest drug threat our nation has ever seen, the purity and potency of the methamphetamine produced by the Mexican cartels in super labs down in Mexico is a major contributor to the overdose epidemic which our nation has experienced over the course of recent years. While the state and nationwide overdose numbers have declined year over year, here in Denver County we are on pace for yet another unfortunate record of drug overdoses. This week, we have announced 2 record-breaking seizures in the state of Colorado, one for fentanyl and one for methamphetamine. One of the common denominators to these drugs are that they are both synthetic drugs, whose ingredients are sourced via precursor chemicals out of China and India. Investigating the trafficking and movement of these chemicals from those countries to Mexico is a global priority for DEA and the main cause for why we are seeing such large quantities. In total, this operation resulted in 15 indictments, 12 of which are currently in custody, along with the seizure of approximately $156,000 in U.S. currency, 4 vehicles, 22 firearms, and all along with the previous controlled substances detailed. I could not be prouder of the work the investigators and prosecutors have done to date on this investigation, and I know will continue to do in order to apprehend those fugitives which remain. And on that note, I'd like to introduce FBI Acting Special Agent in Charge, Marv Massey.
Thanks, Dave. It is not every day the FBI is able to stand together with our partners to announce the indictment of an alleged drug kingpin and 14 of his associates. But today, after collaborating closely with the DEA, IRS, and U.S. Attorney's Office for more than a year, that is exactly what we can do. It takes a significant amount of training, personnel, planning to safely execute 75 search warrants. It is not and should not be easy to secure a judge's approval to tap a phone and monitor the calls. When the subjects speak in Spanish, linguists are needed for translation. It is a tightrope to keep drugs out of communities, but to not blow the cover of an informant or an undercover officer. But it can be done, and that is what it takes to bring down a Mexican drug trafficking organization like this one that was operating in Colorado. More than 1,000 pounds of meth are off the streets, along with illegal firearms. This is one supply chain that needed to be broken. The FBI is laser focused on disrupting trafficking organizations that bring dangerous drugs across our borders. We are taking a multi-pronged approach to countering the illicit drug distribution networks by working the threat from all levels. We address every link in their chain to bring down the gangs that move the product, launder the money, traffic the guns, and enact violence to further their goals. This is not just a border problem, it's a nationwide public safety crisis fueled by criminals stretching from leadership in Mexico to neighborhood gangs and crews across the United States, including right here in Colorado. This intelligence-driven investigation led to what is likely the largest single seizure of methamphetamine in Colorado history. That means deadly drugs failed to reach their targets and fewer people were exposed to addiction and possible death. The FBI will not waver in our commitment to work with our state, local, and federal partners to disrupt and dismantle the dangerous criminal enterprises that traffic drugs into our state and down to our communities. Our shared goal with our partners gathered here today is to ensure public safety and security across Colorado. We will continue to work every day to do just that. Now it is my pleasure to introduce IRS Criminal Investigations Special Agent in Charge, Amanda Prestegard.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. I'm happy to be here today on behalf of IRSCI's Denver Field Office. The trafficking of narcotics, particularly methamphetamine and fentanyl, continues to devastate communities across the United States. These dangerous substances fuel overdoses, destroy families, and leave lasting scars on the neighborhoods that we are sworn to protect. And the fact is that they do it for the money, period. While the enforcement of our nation's tax laws remains our top priority, IRS criminal investigation plays a critical role in the battle against narcotics trafficking. We target the financial infrastructure that allows these criminal organizations to operate, expand, and profit from their heinous crimes. Our role is especially vital in cases involving precursor chemicals, as Zach Oleski mentioned, where profits frequently move through sophisticated global financial systems. Using advanced financial analysis tools and data analytics, IRSCI agents map out complex financial webs that stretch across domestic and international jurisdictions. Excuse me. By following the money, we are able to identify individuals and networks responsible for running these sophisticated organizations and laundering the proceeds. This work allows us to trace funds to drug suppliers and cartel associates, and in this case, uncover vital evidence to support the drug kingpin charges. Combining the resources and strengths of our law enforcement partners is essential to combating these drug cartels and transnational criminal organizations. IRSCI is proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with federal, state, and local law enforcement to safeguard our communities and ensure that drug traffickers cannot continue profiting from the addiction, suffering, and violence they impose on our citizens. Today, we are proud to announce that 4 individuals associated with this drug ring have been indicted on money laundering charges. Sergio Ivan Arce Lopez and Cesar Andres Huizar Guerra, who are in custody, as well as Marco Antonio de Silva Lara and a co-defendant referred to as Mario, who are currently fugitives in Mexico. If convicted of money laundering, each individual faces up to 20 years in federal prison and fines up to $500,000 or twice the value of the laundered funds, in addition to the other charges included in this indictment. Thank you.